Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit with Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do the collective tarot for today. Today is Thursday, April 17th, 2025. You may follow me on the book, the tech, the tube, the lemonade, the blue sky social, the fan base, the Insta, the Pinterest, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, but it all might resonate. Okay, no. I was going to say it's affirmations. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, we love that for you. Whatever does not fit, please just leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you to take on energy that wasn't meant for you. We got Intuitive City Oracle, Rob Barthelman, intuitiveintention.com, or you can find his decks in the TikTok shop. Okay, somebody just messaged me and I gotta answer for a sec because one of my friends at work left early and nobody knows why, and I just want to make sure she's okay. All right, there we go. Just didn't want to ignore her text. She left early. One of the other ladies asked me where she went, and I was like, she's not there. I'm a good friend. I don't know where anybody is, but I'm a good friend. And maybe she told me she was leaving early and I just don't remember, but I swear to God she did not say anything. We got one on the table. Two on the table. Ooh, three on the table with one major. Four on the table with two major. So I wrote a review for the Harmony Hustle on Amazon, and it kicked it back to me and told me like it was against community guidelines. And I was like, how is it against community guidelines? And the only thing I could think of was that the title, like maybe they thought the title was too like punchy. Because on the title, I put something like, I don't remember exactly, but I put like, take what resonates and it all should resonate or something like that. But it was, like commentary on spirituality and healing. And I don't think Amazon would understand that. I don't know. And I don't know if the authors have to approve it before they put it on the page. Because I was like, why would he not approve a good review? Like I don't know. And the only other thing that I could think of that maybe they didn't like was that I said that I was recommended to read the book by a friend of his. So what? That never happens? Nobody's ever said that in a review before? Because I said the story was good. I said I enjoyed the perspective from the military and business. And I said that it was funny too. That was it. Like, I don't know. We got 6 on the table, 3 major, no reverse. Anyway, I gotta rewrite the review. I don't even know that I want to. I don't know what was wrong with the first one. Like, and this is what. okay, so this is what drives me nuts, because TikTok does this, Facebook does this, Instagram does this. If they don't like your post and they're like, oh, well, we're not putting it up because it's against community guidelines, tell me what it's against. Like language, or like seriously, what is the problem? Like, you think it's racist? Like, tell me. Like, TikTok annoys the because lately, ever since they got taken over by well, I call it Facebook, Meta, whatever. Um don't get me started. And don't tell me that they didn't get taken over by them, because they did. Otherwise, Zuckerberg wouldn't be on there. He wouldn't have his little 5-star account or whatever, and we wouldn't have that little meta bubble. Like, hey, what do you want to say about yourself on TikTok? Hello, they only have that on Instagram and freaking Facebook. Why is it on TikTok? And I think it's on Lemonade now. I can't remember, because Lemonade is part of TikTok. Anywho, they'll literally ban your post for anything, but then they don't specifically tell you why. And some things could be obvious, right? But one of the ladies that I follow on there, she's very political. She's very feminist, very blue, and Democrat, liberal, whatever you want to call them. Us, I should say. She made a comment on or she posted something. Or no, she made a comment on someone else's post. And all her comment was the little barf face for the emoji. You know, the little yellow face with the green vomit. She did like 6 of them or 7 of them or 8 of them or something. That was her comment. And they blocked her comment. They're like, yeah, we can't post this. What? What? It's the vomit emoji. What do you mean you can't post that? She didn't swear. She wasn't racist. She didn't say anything mean about anyone specific. She just put the barf face on there, and they did not like it. They did not like it. We're gonna do 2 more shuffles. So yeah, I don't know if I want to rewrite a review. I really don't know that I want to. I'm not gonna lie. We got 10, 11 on the table. 12 with bottom of the deck. 3 major, no reverse. What does top of the deck look like? So. Okay, I'm going to set that there. I always just like to look at top of the deck. Sometimes there's a mini read there. Sometimes stuff resonates. We got 8 of Pentacles. We got the Knight of Wands. We got the Fool. And it's funny because I wrote the review, but I technically haven't finished the book, and it's not even really that I haven't finished it. I'm going back and like highlighting things. It's kind of interesting. The Hierophant, because this guy is a friend of my friend, and she's been friends with him since they were like younger, like teenagers, kids, whatever. I've been friends with her for 20 plus years, 22 years. First time she ever mentions him is in regards to, oh, he wrote a book, and you guys are a lot alike. So I'm reading the book, and I start highlighting all the similarities in our lives in pink, and then in yellow I just highlight like things like I want to remember, like quotes and things like that. We got Knight of Cups. So technically I'm finished with it. I just go back and highlight stuff. And it is kind of interesting because him and I, yeah, we have some stuff in common. It's interesting. And he's probably 10 to 15 years older than me. We got Temperance. We've got 2 of Cups, 4 of Wands, 3 of Wands. And I posted a picture. I wonder if it's because I posted the picture and I had a picture of coffee and they thought it was alcohol. I wonder if that's it. I just thought of that. Okay, I'm going to stop talking about it now. We got 2 of Wands. Okay, a lot of freaking Wands. 7 of Wands. And bottom of the deck is 4 of Swords. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. It doesn't matter. For some reason, I was going to say feminine. What's a feminine? Okay. All these cards are good. Like, I'm like, where do I begin? So it's kind of funny because even with the 2 of Cups, like I'm not getting like a relationship or anything like that, other than maybe like a relationship with yourself. Because with the 8 of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Fool, the Hierophant, this is somebody that works really hard for what they have. You, someone else. This is someone that takes pleasure in doing whatever they do to create their abundance, to create their wealth, to create a paycheck, like this is somebody that they take pride in what they do. They work really hard. They love what they do. They believe in what they do. They believe in themselves. They believe in whatever it is that they work on. So like if this is a nurse, like they're a nurse because they believe in helping people, or a doctor, or if this is a lawyer, like they believe in being a lawyer so that they could do pro bono work and help people, innocent people. And, just like it's almost like inspirational. Like there's some type of inspiration there that this person gives off. And it again, with the Temperance and the 2 of Cups, like right next to each other, like to me, this just gives off somebody that's really balanced, somebody that is really happy with who they are as an individual, in not necessarily in regards to what they do, but as a person, as a human. Like, I'm a good person. I know I'm a good person. I do my best. I try my hardest, kind of thing. And it's not to say that, again, if we're all on a healing journey, you're going to have your ups and downs. But for the most part, at any given time, this person is pretty happy with who they are as a human being. It's kind of making me cry a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I had a talk. I got to pick next to one of my guy friends at work. He's a much younger man. Like I could be his mommy. He's a sweetheart. His mom actually works at the warehouse. I'm pretty sure I've talked about him before. I haven't got to work with him in weeks, if not months, okay? And we finally got to work next to each other. So we were chatting it up all day. I told him about, I wasn't specific, but I told him about the woman that I got into it with the week of Thanksgiving and how I don't regret dropping her as a friend. I regret the way I acted with her. Like I acted out of character, and that's not me. And I was talking to him about that today, that's like, even though I'm glad I'm not associated with her anymore because I don't want to be, um, like I'm definitely regretful of the way I handled the situation. Because I think I told you guys this, even at the time, like I felt as though I was holding up a mirror and showing her who she was. And that's all well and good because I'm not saying, that was technically what I was doing. I behaved towards her how she behaves towards me and everyone else. But it's not me, you know? Like it wasn't me. Like that was not, like I don't do things like that. And it's not to say that it wasn't even warranted. You could say it was warranted, but when I think back on it, like I regret it. Now, that being said, like I recognize that I regret it and I let it go because I tried. I think I told you guys this too. I tried talking to her. I think it was in February I tried talking to her and she wasn't having it, like 3 months later, and she's still pissed. She's still pissed off today. You could tell. She looks like she sucked on a sour candy anytime she sees me. That's fine. But I can't live like that. So even though I feel regretful of how the situation played out and my part in it, like I have to let it go. Like I can't think about it and you know what I mean? Like every day, like I gotta let it go. But it's funny because I was talking to him about that today and this kind of makes me laugh a little bit because like overall I think of myself as a really sweet, nice, caring, giving, loving person. And like every once in a while, somebody brings out that fire in me. And when I should just, be the quote unquote bigger person and just like walk away, because in actuality, that's really just what works best for me anyway. Um, like I didn't, I stuck around and tried to duke it out. And it's like, I should have just walked away, because it's just at the end of the day, it's not worth it. Like, what are you gonna do? Fight and argue? Like I told her I didn't want to be friends. Like and I've thought about it before. Like I could have just not said anything and just walked away and not talked to her, and she probably wouldn't have thought anything of it because that's just how she is. Anywho, it kind of reminds me of whoever this person is. Only because I said, like, this person, we all have issues in the background, but for the most part, this person. With the four of wands, this is somebody, I just see them surrounded by like a lot of friends and family, a lot of loved ones. And I'm not gonna lie, possibly even some dearly departed loved ones. With the three of wands, the two of wands, like this is somebody always creating something new for themselves. This is someone always moving forward, right? They're paving their own path. They're laying their own rail, like they're going to keep moving. There's a boat there, like they're moving, looking for greener pastures, right? And that's not a grass is greener quote. for lovers. No, it's like moving on to greener pastures, upwards and onwards, right? Bigger and better. Constant movement. And with the Seven of Wands, the Four of Swords, whoever this person is, like they don't need to shout out their accomplishments. They don't need to, um, like I did this or I created that or I made this or I got this kind of money, or like this is somebody that people know. People know that this person is moving, that this person is creating a life for themselves, a legacy, if you will. It's interesting. I talked about legacy in the collective read with the Crow deck. It's uploading right now. But yeah, this is someone pretty content, okay, with the Four of Swords. Pretty content in what they've built for themselves. The life, the luxury, if they have luxury. I mean, again, what do you consider luxury? Everybody has a different opinion, right? Just like abundance. And with the Seven of Wands, like this is somebody that earned what they have, like that they created this. It's theirs. Like there's no take backsies on that. The Crow reading for the collective that I'm uploading on YouTube was about somebody trying to steal someone else's abundance. And I'm not really getting that from this read, but this is definitely somebody that would defend themselves, Like if they created a company and then someone tried to sue them saying, "Hey, I created that company and I have proof." Like this would be somebody be like, "The hell you do?" Like let's go to court, let's duke it out. Like this is somebody not afraid to stand up for themselves, for what they've created. Again, their life. It's their life. Whatever it is, it's their life. I keep hearing I was just hearing the song. I don't remember what it's called. Um, I think I heard it. I watched a couple weeks ago The Secret of My Success. I think I talked about it on here too with Michael J. Fox. Like he did it when he was really young. And there's like a main song that they play. I think the beginning and the end. And I can't remember the lyrics, but I just keep hearing um am I ready, or I am ready, or it's something like that. Like whoever this person is, they're always ready to move forward, always ready for the next big thing for themselves, always ready to put in the effort. Very good energy, very, very good energy. Do not need any vomit emojis here. No, no. And I just heard Ray of Light, and then I started hearing the Madonna lyrics for the song Ray of Light. All right. I'm going to leave it there. I love this for whoever this is for. I mean, I hope it's for all of us, honestly. I hope it resonates. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you found it entertaining. I hope you all have a great day or evening wherever you are, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.